Oh, we made it. 3:30, day one. CocoCay, we're at Captain Jack's, one of the few places left this late in the day where you can get a drink, I guess. So the question of the day for me is, why do they shut this down at 5 p.m. on day one when you're going to be back here the very next day for another day? Why not go beyond 5 p.m.? That is my question of the day. If anybody has an answer to that one, let me know, because I am dying to know. We even asked a couple staff members, and they didn't have a good answer, but they said they were going to get back to us. They were going to talk to the staff captain or somebody in charge and see if they could find out. There's Maria. So busy day. We've been out on the go since 8:30 this morning, 8 o'clock this morning. They let you off the ship around 8:30, and then all on board time is 5, which I was just mentioning. And let's see, we did jet skis this morning, and that took most of the morning. By the time you actually get there, do the little training video, and then do the jet ski tour itself, etc. Next thing you know, it's 12:30. So we went back on the ship, had lunch, just to get into the air conditioning because it was super hot and super sunny. And then came back out here, did some snorkeling, and here we are. And we have not even had a chance to do the water park, even though we have tickets for it today. So I would suggest, if you're going to plan one of these cruises where there's 1 day or even 2 days at CocoCay, you got to really plan carefully, because the time will sneak up on you.
You can't use those tickets. We can't use them tomorrow, right? Is that right?
I don't know. It's supposed to be for today.
It's just 1 day.
Yeah. Hey, Tyler, how's it going? I don't know if you could or not. I'd have to go, because we didn't check in over there. So I'd have to go to like the shore excursion desk almost and try to have them, go tell them, hey, we didn't check in over there. Can you move them to the next? I don't know.
And then she'd be like, but you have beach club tickets for tomorrow.
Yeah. So tomorrow's beach club. So we got our water stuff in, most of the water stuff in today. And so tomorrow's beach club.
Cheers.
Yeah. We did get the alcoholic drink we were looking for. We were told
the last place that's open, I think, right?
Yeah. And we were told by one of the staff members going into the Windjammer earlier that she was going to find out for us about the 5 o'clock thing. So we'll see. Mostly just curiosity at this point. It's obviously, they do what they do. I'm sure there's a valid reason for it. It's just kind of, there's just so much to do here that you almost need like 3 days. Like seriously, I could do a whole nother day on just the Thrill Water Park, and then a third day on the Cocoa Beach Club. So, lesson learned there, plan accordingly. And man, that clock sneaks up on you. Next thing you know, it's 5 o'clock and you're supposed to be back on the ship. So, that's my pearls of wisdom for the day, is plan accordingly for a perfect day at CocoCay. The funny thing is, Tyler, you mentioned that Howsey Island with 2 ships. When we checked in at snorkeling, we were told we were the only ones from Adventure of the Seas doing the snorkeling. When the ships were side by side in Nassau, you could clearly see there were more people from Freedom than there were on Adventure. I've never been to this island, like the new setup, so I don't know like what to expect in terms of how busy it is. It's hard to tell who's from which ship, so I don't know. I mean, the island is comfortably, it's not packed, so it's not hard to move around. The trams are moving nice and freely, and it's easy to navigate and do your thing, and just, it's very relaxed and very, kind of laid back atmosphere. So if the 30% thing holds, and you figure like some portion of those people are not going to get off the ship, then the number of people here from Adventure of the Seas is probably not many. So most of these will probably be from Freedom, would be my guess. So I don't know. Very cool island. lots to do, too much to do. But yeah, so we got another hour and 20 minutes before we have to be back on the ship. And it's hard to tell here from this, but I am I have got my hat on, sun. This is my wet, because we just got done snorkeling. So this is wet, and this is wet, and I got sand in the sandals, and so I figured we'd do a little live stream before going back onto the ship. Tomorrow, I'm probably not going to get in any sort of water stuff. So tomorrow, I'm going to walk around and record some footage for vlogs, and then do a nice live stream from inside Cocoa Beach. And so that's kind of the plan for tomorrow. So good news is my cellular data in the Bahamas is working quite well, I think. So hats off to Matt from RoyalCaribbeanBlog.com for that little tip, because he was out here in June and he was doing a similar thing where he was doing cellular, so instead of the Wi-Fi. Now, we're told the Wi-Fi works. Are you on the Wi-Fi?
One moment. Yep, I sure am.
Okay, Maria's on the Wi-Fi for the
I
ship.
just posted to Facebook and it's super fast.
Yeah, that's good. Kind of makes you wonder. Oh, what is that? As soon as I talk them up, I lose my cellular connection for a second. But yeah, the Wi-Fi does work out here. Maria is connected to it. The Voom from the I don't know if it's being serviced from the ship or if they have the Wi-Fi repeaters out here or what, but it's all sort of all part of the same system. So if you buy the internet on the ship, then you can use it here. And she says that it's working well.
Yep.
Hasn't done anything strenuous with it. She's just posting to Facebook, but it is working well. So one of the funny things about this is they have their own theme song, the Perfect Day at CocoCay theme song, that's based off of what's the popular song that's based off of? I can't think of it. It's
Everything's gonna be alright.
Oh yeah, everything's gonna be all right. So they took that and they made their own version of it, and you hear it everywhere. Like when you're on the trams, they're playing it.
Yeah.
They're playing it here on the island. I think I even heard it. They were playing it in the Windjammer this morning, I think. So they definitely talk it up. But I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a live entertainer he's about right there. The little sanitizer thing is in the way, but there's a guy over there on a guitar providing some entertainment. So the Captain Jacks, we're not sure how long they're open till, but
I think they said they stopped serving.
and we're back. Yeah, so there was a lady over there by the snorkel shack that gave us a tip that Captain Jacks was serving till 3:30.
Yeah, because I was asking somebody that actually works here, and he wasn't sure, and then she was like, Captain Jack's is open till 3:30. They serve alcohol. I'm like, okay, we're off.
That's funny, Tyler. No, I'm not going to do that. He said to record the whole song. We already have that damn song stuck in our head.
Yeah.
So no.
Yeah. The poor people here must be like dreaming it for days.
Yeah. I mean, it's catchy. Like the first, 2-3 times you hear it.
It's going to be in some of my recordings.
Yeah.
That you're going to post later on to
But
YouTube.
yeah, it's kind of like, okay, we need to get version 2 of this song, or let's get a remix, or let's do a, But the snorkeling, I got to say, one thing about the snorkeling is, I'm just going to tell it like it is. There's not a lot to see. It's very shallow. There is one little wreck over there that's kind of cool that fish hang around or whatever. A ton of seaweed. A lot of that grass that grows kind of on the bottom that you're sort of walking through. This is very, very shallow because you walk in from the snorkel shack. You literally just walk backwards right into the water. And so it takes you a little ways to get out there before you start to get to 4 or 5 feet deep. And it's fun. The water's, very, very comfortable, temperature. It's very nice and relaxing. Just very shallow. A lot of that grass or whatever it is on the seabed floor that you're swimming over or walking on. Once you get out far enough, you get to like white sandy bottom, you know, and some fish and stuff like that. But you got to really go out there. So Wi-Fi on the island been awesome. Best of all, it was free, and you did not have to buy the Wi-Fi package. Huh. I thought the Wi-Fi on the island out here was you had to have the Wi-Fi package in order to get it. That was the impression that I got. But I don't know.
Didn't matter because we were getting the package anyway.
Yeah, we have the internet, and you know, it's for doing run-of-the-mill things on the ship. It's fine. You start getting into more advanced stuff. Like I haven't even tried the stream on the ship's Wi-Fi yet, just because I'm not sure what to expect. So. But we're going to try that tomorrow, or not tomorrow, day at sea, so Tuesday. I don't know what that noise was.
It's still on?
Yeah, that was weird.
Could have been me.
No, it sounded like it came from my phone. My iPhone making strange noises. I don't think it's overheating. I mean, it's hot out here. It's 86 degrees, but anyway. Yeah, so that's kind of it for the day. We're winding down, my time dinner tonight, etc. Still trying to get used to, you know, the it feels like the staff, the crew member to guest ratio is like 1-to-1, and you walk down the promenade and they're
like, can we help you? Can we help you? Can we help you? Come look at this.
Yeah, it's you know, they're doing their absolute best to make sure everybody's happy, and you know, it.
They want to talk to people.
Yeah, they do. They do. So it's just part of the current reality of cruising here. So. But yeah, there's so much to do here at CocoCay. Oh, I wish we had another day. I could seriously do the water park tomorrow and then...
Like a third day?
Yeah, can you imagine that? Like, look what all we got 2 things done today, right? And so tomorrow could be the water park, and then the third day could be like the beach club. Yeah. You know? So, but that's in a perfect world, so what can you say? But yeah, pretty cool.
Tomorrow is straight back that way to the beach club, right?
Well, it's kind of, it's over that. Yeah, it's wherever the balloon is, which I think is sort of that way.
Remember, because we walked along this pathway over here,
yeah.
So it's sort of back over that way.
Yeah, I'm still sort of learning my way around.
And where's the infinity pool? Is that in?
The infinity pool is part of the beach club.
Oh, okay, cool.
I do know that because I've seen other videos of where people were in there. You want to walk around?
Oh, where?
I don't know.
You want to go ahead.
Yeah, we might get up and go walk around a bit. See what else is going on here.
Are we leaving this? Or you're just
Well, no, I mean, I can come back. Yeah. Watch is in the perfect position to get in the way. All right, so let's see what we got. You can kind of see the ships in the background there. There's the trams going. So when they bring you in off the ship, you come, if you walk in or you come in by tram, you basically arrive right here. And then the entrance to the water park is over here to the left on the other side of the pirate ship. And then if you want to go to the chill beach and all of that, you come right along here and you cross that bridge right there. And that takes you over that way to the chill beach, and that's where the snorkel shack was, and if you're going to do the jet skis and all of that kind of stuff. And where that lady is standing to the right of her is a little band set up. Probably hear them playing some of the music there. It's quite a hike if you walk back to the ship. We've been lazy and we've taken the tram. Why not? Yeah, there's our bay in there. Freedom of the Seas on the left, Adventure of the Seas on the right. There was Junk Canoe performing out here this morning and maybe around again lunchtime, and I think we missed it because both times apparently we were in Windjammer. What can you do? I think I actually heard them from our balcony because we're on port side, so our balcony is right above, you know, in between the two ships, and I think I could actually hear them from our stateroom. Spin around over here. There's the entrance to the Thrill Water Park. And this is the, straight ahead right here, is the main tram station up there. And, oh, one thing to note, lockers. They don't call them out on the maps. Not as much as I would if I was doing the maps. But there are lockers everywhere. And the lockers are kind of cool because you go up to the locker and you literally hit like a button, enter a code, enter another button, and then boom, you've set a lock. You've set the combination for that locker, and that's it. And it's just you come and go as you please. And so we ended up doing one locker over there earlier, and then after we came back out on the second, you know, like after lunch, and we went back around this way over to the beach, over to Chill Island. You see the sign there. So when we were on Chill Island, we just did one of the lockers over there for doing the snorkeling. So it's pretty cool. Restrooms everywhere. So definitely not a problem there. It's a pretty well thought out island from what I can tell. Just the layout and I paid for the Thrill Water Park, and it's not going to happen. But, you know, whatever. Maria was asking me earlier about trying to transfer it to, like, tomorrow. But I kind of already have plans for tomorrow, so. Anyone have any questions about anything? Any comments? If you're enjoying the live stream, give it a thumbs up. That really helps us out with YouTube. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Love the music on the island. Yep, so relaxing. That is true. You know, you got to give them credit. Like, they're just out in this heat playing, and they don't really have a crowd watching. This is definitely relaxing, Tyler. You know, they don't have a crowd standing there watching them. They're just essentially providing sort of that, like you said, that relaxing background music, you know, as people are heading back, walking back to the ship, you know. But I guess that's kind of the deal. See Oh, there is, speaking of the trams, I just saw a couple of them go by me. So, the shorter trams, kind of see them, well, they just went by. The shorter trams are the ones that will take you from the ship, tram station. There's actually a tram station in between the two ships down at the end of the pier. And it'll take you up here to the main entry point where that tram is coming from. And then there's a longer one. There's a longer tram that's sort of like a couple of cars kind of put together. That's the one. There it is right there. You see it going that way? That, now right there. That tram you see right there. Sorry, internet again. So that tram right down there is the one that actually circles the island. And so there are different tram stops. So, like tram stop number 1. Man, I'm gonna mess this up. Tram number 1, I think, is where the up and away is. And number 2 is like a lagoon or something back there. And number 3, I think, was like the chill beach or whatever it was, because we had to get off on that one to go to the snorkeling. And then number 4, I'm not sure. That's as far as I went with it. So it's 4 o'clock on CocoCay. And it does definitely have that feeling of winding down. I don't know, maybe they do the 5 o'clock thing because they figure that, like, by the time people have been out in this heat and this sun all day, just, you know, because one thing we noticed at lunchtime in the Windjammer was there was hardly anybody in there. I mean, the Windjammer was desolate. And so we were just kind of figuring, okay, that's probably because everybody's out here eating lunch on the island. So I guess they figure maybe if everybody's out here all day in the sun, in the heat, by 5 o'clock they're cashed, you know. So maybe that's why they shut it down at 5. I guess if they went longer than 5, they might not have anybody out here. So I don't know. We're supposed to talk to Mary tomorrow at the Windjammer to get our explanation from the staff captain. Mostly just curiosity. See in the background over there, one of the many beach areas. And then on the other side of the trees is the water. Kind of straight in front of us at the water, like all the way back, is where the jet skis are. It is indeed a perfect day. A little bit direct sunshine, like super bright sunny, and then just kind of overcast, and then a little bit of back and forth. But thankfully no rain, nothing like that. That's Skipper's Grill you're looking at right there. That's another place that I think we kind of walked by it as we were leaving because we got off the jet skis at like 12:15 and we went straight back to the ship. But as we were walking from that area back there where the jet skis were, the Skipper's Grill looked like it was pretty busy. Get a little part of the water park over here. See if we can see. I might see if I can transfer my water park pass to tomorrow, just so that I can go through there and get some good video and stuff, and maybe cover it as part of the live stream tomorrow. Definitely plenty of lifeguards, in case anyone is interested in that. Splash Away Bay. That's where we are currently located. The big bucket. And the zip line back there in the background. kind of see the zip line right there. I believe that is the entrance to the zip line. Actually, there might be, I think there might be two of them. Yeah, because that one right there, I think starts there and then goes all the way across the water over here and ends up back over there on the other side over there. I can only imagine what this place is like when there's like pre-COVID, when there would have been two Oasis class ships in port, you know, docked next to each other over there. You know, and those things, when maximum capacity, you're talking at least 5,000, like what, 5,500 passengers max capacity per ship. So imagine this island, you know, where, you know, every bit of 9,000 people out here. I'm sure that's happened in the past. I think this renovated CocoCay opened in 2019, if I remember correctly. So there was probably a brief period of time at the end of 19, very early of 20, before COVID screwed everything up, that you know, before the pandemic hit and changed everything, this probably was packed out. And like I said earlier, the water temperature is really, really comfortable. It feels like it was in the 80s. So I think that's going to do it for today's live stream. Like I said, tomorrow the plan, I don't know when, but the plan is going to be to go from live from Cocoa Beach Club. So if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe so you can catch that when I start that up tomorrow. And thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow on CocoCay.